guys, welcome. This is a general reading for the collective of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus on this super full moon in Taurus Friday. This is Leo. Leo seems to love to come for the Scorpio readings. It's the thing with him. Just woke up from his nap, so we'll see if he stays sedate. Not lost on me that we're in Scorpio season, so for those of you who are Scorpio sun signs, happy solar return, happy birthday. And the sun is in your sign and it's opposite this full moon. So yes, it's an impactful full moon for you, just by the fact that the sun is in your sign. And I did do the full moon in Taurus reading. That was uploaded yesterday. It is definitely not too late to watch it and to take advantage of the astrology part that I do. It's timestamped, so you can jump in there and look at that as well. I'm pulling from Soul Helper Oracle. Let's see what your message is today. Card 11, how auspicious. I love that. We were also in the 11/11 energy portal of this month just a few days ago. It says the time is right. Leo just anointed it. Seize the day and make progress on your soul path. Yes, I love this. Very auspicious. For those of you who are into numerology, into synchronicities, you're getting a message here. The time is right. And this full moon, last super full moon of the calendar year, falling in a black moon month where we have 2 full moons in a calendar month. So lots of really powerful things happening. All right, so what I'm going to do is pull the main spread, give you my general impressions. We'll get details from the clarifiers, and that's how I roll. So keep in mind it's a general reading, not a private reading. Therefore, it may not resonate for everybody. Just take what speaks to you, leave the rest. I do offer private readings. There's always a link below the videos that will take you to my booking page, so you can check that out. Also, energies can come through reversed. All that to say, you could be here as a cross watcher. This is a Scorpio reading, but the message could be directly speaking to you. Perfect. So 5 of Cups, you're saying, well, why is she saying perfect? Well, the 5 of Cups is looking in the past with either some message of regret or a sense of loss, mistakes made. And this is the perfect day for you to, if you're watching on the 15th, because the full moon is saying release the past, release whatever is still built up there, is sitting in your energy, because today's a day to kind of luxuriate a little bit, slow down a little bit, release anything that's in your way, that's holding you back. Let's see what the challenge is. Wow, 5 of Swords. So something here for our Scorpios and maybe a cross watcher or two who feel like there was a definite unfair fight, maybe feeling very defeated by something from the past. And it's a challenge to get beyond it. We're still kind of living there in the past. And yeah, the time is right to seize the day and make progress to get beyond this now. Yeah, because at the root of the problem, it's about your happiness. It's about your happily ever after. And if this is where you're living, you can't get here from there. You just can't do it. So perfect day for this kind of a reading to remind you. Yes, and you've very likely been stuck, the 8 of Swords in the past. You've sort of maybe been trying to figure it all out up here in your head. The truth of the matter is, if you look at the card, her next best step is into a puddle. There's no swords in front of her. There's nothing blocking her next step, but she's in her head about it. So yeah, you got to drop into your heart chakra. In tarot, water is feelings and emotions. You cannot think your way through. You have to feel your way through. And maybe you've been a little stuck in that arena. Yeah, top of mind, Queen of Swords. Perfect. So now you're kind of stepping into this energy of, all right, I need a different approach. something a little more pragmatic, a little practical, a little level-headed, check my emotions at the door. Maybe you're looking for some, answers to some questions. She's a truth seeker, she's a truth teller, and she kind of comes in with no hidden agenda. That's what I like the most about the Queen of Swords. She's associated with the sign of Libra, so there's a lot of balance, a lot of diplomacy at work here. We're not coming in to trick anybody. We're coming in to just say, hey, if it is what it is, let's figure out what it is. In the near future, we have the Knight of Pentacles. This is good because it's about sort of reminding yourself, getting your confidence back, yes, but also in a very grounded sense, a sister earth sign to, we're in the Taurus full moon. So I like the Virgo connection to the Taurus full moon here. Like regrounding is what this full moon's all about as I record this. So it's about your confidence, your sense of an awareness that you've got what you need, and what you don't have around you, through law of attraction, you can bring that toward you. So you're competent. It's about your independence, your autonomy, and your competency. Yeah. Okay? With or without your attachment to another person, to this person, to whoever it is who has let you down, who has left you feeling somehow either played, betrayed, manipulated, whatever that's about, who has left you feeling like your happiness is far off, your ability to reach that pinnacle in this connection is too far off. I feel like in your near future, it's about getting back to basics for yourself. Message from Spirit. 6 of Cups. A reminder about what brought you together with this person to begin with. The 6 of Cups can talk about past life soulmates, the warmth, the comfort, the nostalgia. If you've known this person for a long time in this incarnation, it could just be speaking about that. But there's also an energy of like you've been traveling across lifetimes with this person. That's what made it feel such a good hand in glove kind of a fit to begin with. We'll see what that, what the details say. In the hidden energies of your person, all right, we got a reference to the future, to something more long-term. We'll get to that in a moment. And in the outcome position, yeah, as things roll along, King of Swords. So what I like about the King of Swords is now we have the King and Queen, and she's looking straight at the King like, okay, what's going on? Just give it to me straight, no chaser. And it's a good intellectual match. It's a good, even communication match. And it's okay, Scorpio, if you're here as a Scorpio, that we're staying in the realm of thought, that we're staying in the realm of perception, because you might need to operate on that level if you're dealing with someone that lives in that kind of a headspace. So maybe that's a good thing, because the King of Swords is the strategist of the tarot. And it feels to me like if your person in the hidden energy is thinking long term, the King of Swords, being the strategist of the tarot, may have a plan, and you may not be aware of it. And that's what we're looking at. So let's jump in. 5 of Cups, crossed by the 5 of Swords. King of Wands, 2 of Swords, the World card. You're at a crossroads for sure. Maybe there's been no either limited action, no action, or maybe you've been dealing with somebody who has made themselves unavailable, or has been, like I'm seeing the King of Wands reversed, essentially, the unavailable lover, somebody who's available when it's convenient for them. That has been very disappointing, that has been maybe something you've been dealing with and has left you feeling very defeated in the situation. That's just kind of how it's coming through, because there's nothing else here that's destructive. It's just it leaves you with a sense of despair, right? Like, what can I do here? I'm stuck. And the World card is a reset. It's Saturn. Saturn is connecting with this full moon. I didn't really talk about it as much in my full moon reading because I had enough dealing with the full moon conjunct Uranus. Uranus is a plot twist kind of an energy. Expect the unexpected, and that was enough. But Saturn's in the mix too, and here it is talking about endings and new beginnings, but it's about this moment here where you find yourself at a pivot point. The Two of Swords, right? What do I do? It's a decision maker card. It is a crossroads moment. And I feel like it all hinges on the fact that there's really been no action or limited action on the part of this person's energy coming through as King of Wands. But we're seeing here in the background that this person may be strategizing something that you've been unaware of. So we're sticking a pin in that. In the root of the problem, we have the Ten of Cups. Yeah, Tower, Eight of Cups, Nine of Swords. So all that energy put into the happily ever after, the, what we could have, how we could have it all, and just boom, like rug pulled out from under you. I just feel like something either happened here, Tower moment, a walking away, or just like it wasn't sustainable for the long haul, and all this pent-up anxiety, worry, should I stay or should I go, because we have the Two of Swords. So this is sort of what you're working out in unconscious awareness. At the root of the problem is this even sustainable for the long haul? Should I just cut my losses and go? The cards from the bottom of the deck, for those who are new, welcome. Happy to have you here, are what you can't see. So it's either in your own unconscious awareness, so it's just kind of rising up in the background, or it's playing out behind the scenes. Either way, you can't see it. So I like to give you that information to go, oh, maybe that is something I'm working through. The Eight of Swords in the past. Yes. Wow. Okay. So lots of avoidance, tension. This has been going on for a while, that you've been stuck. This person has kind of avoided dealing with you head on. I am seeing a storyline that is talking about someone who has been largely available only when it has served their needs, right? Their convenience. Almost like if there's been any tension, they're gone, they're out, they're MIA. When everything's kind of groovy, they're around. It's hate to say that it's human nature, but it kind of is. So it's not surprising to me to see that. And the Seven of Pentacles is just like, yep, that's a pattern. It's something that's been unfolding over time for quite a while. You've probably been patient and feeling stuck around it. You might be questioning this person's intentions. Therefore, the Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords kind of coming in as, well, maybe this is just like the joke's on me. Not so ha-ha funny. But it's a sense of, now this can't go on. An awareness of that at the very least. And it's really taking a toll on you and your heart, your head, your mind. You're stuck. And now we're kind of switching up the energy. Top of mind is, I got to approach this differently. Queen of Swords. Now I got to play on their playing field. So I sort of feel The Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck, of course, talking about the heartache, the hurt feelings, and how you're almost, I don't want to say discarding that. You're not dismissing your feelings. You're just kind of putting it on the back burner for the moment and focusing on how we're going to move towards some form of a reconciliation. If that's your focus, Queen of Swords, you want to kind of get to the truth of, is that even a possibility? Can we reconcile this? Can we get to happier times, joyful reconciliation, cause for celebration, getting back together in a form? Knight of Pentacles, and the good thing is you're not expecting that to happen quick, fast, and in a hurry. You want it to be real methodical and deliberate and intentional. You want it here in 3D to be solid and legit. Knights make offers, so obviously you would want this offer of reconciliation to come toward you, or to you to move toward it very consciously here in 3D. So I love seeing you in Nine of Pentacles energy in the near future, because then you're like not in attachment mode as much. You're back into your own self, into your own bones, and getting very solid, very grounded. Yes. Wow. Watch that full moon reading I just did, because it says new love or renewed love. I mean, you could be all about like, yep, it's either going to work itself out, or I'm open to something brand new. Perfect. I am not going to sit in depression and rejection and disillusionment and disappointment. I can choose another path. See how that goes? So some of you are in that preparation to make that choice, Two of Swords. And others of you are getting very clear about what you want from the one you love, from this, what you perceive as the love of a lifetime. And this ain't cutting it. This emotional distance isn't cutting it. So again, it came out in the full moon reading. It's coming out here that there is potentially two very distinct storylines coming through. One for new love, moving toward that and clearing the path for it, and one for renewed love with this person. Spirit's talking about past life soulmate energy. Six of Cups. King of Swords. Two of Cups. Six of Cups. Spirit says that there is a past life, so I could cry. Spirit says there's a past life soulmate. Someone with honor and integrity who will do right by you. That's what you have to set your sights on. That's the partnership you belong in. King of Swords is operates, when they're operating from the highest vibration, operates from honor and integrity, always serving a cause greater than themselves. Yeah. So whether it's this person that you came here to watch about, or whether it's someone brand new, Spirit's talking about that. Let's see, in the hidden energy, whoever it is that you're here to watch about or for, whether it's new love or renewed love, there's someone who's contemplating a long-term connection. Wow, Ten of Wands, Seven of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. There's somebody who has been carrying a very heavy burden that they're ready to offload. Seven of Cups. It's been overwhelming, confusing, lots of options to consider, but I feel like this is someone who's in the process of sort of one by one, moving through their 7 cups of, I call it the 7 cups of crazy, to kind of gather themselves. So they can offload whatever's been weighing on them as they imagine all the options to get to something more long term. If this is your beloved, they want a future. They want life partnership. And it's been weighing on them, and there's been all this confusion and distraction, and they're trying to get through the weeds of it all. The Four of Pentacles underneath. This is something that might be a little bit of a red flag that has to be addressed at some point, because it suggests that there's a holding back. There's a little bit of guardedness for whoever this is. The Four of Pentacles can be about, I want to hold on to what I value. So it could be that they value this connection and see the value in a long-term commitment and a long-term connection, but they still have a lot to process and a lot that's weighing them down, but they haven't kind of been able to let go of the connection between you. So it can be that there's a flavor of that, but I'm feeling a little bit of the other, the guardedness. So stick a pin in that, and keep it on reserve for conversation coming from your inner Queen of Swords. Like, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Why so guarded? What's that about? Where's it coming from? Because if I can't reach you at the level of heart, we're in trouble. Something like that, so that this person is at least knows you see them, right? Like, I see you, so you do you, but I see that and it impacts me. That's the only concern I have, is that in the hidden energy, this person is hiding something even deeper and pulling it back into themselves, which can be problematic. So let's look at the King of Swords. It's in the outcome position, but this is also an opportunity in the outcome position. So let's see that King of Swords. Can't make it up. Because, all right, so you saw Spirit here, King of Swords, in the sandwiched energy of the 6 of Cups with the 2 of Cups. And here we have the King of Swords and the 4 of Wands. So whoever this King of Swords energy is, if it's this person who's in a period of struggle, like a struggle and release phase, if it's this King of Swords, they come upon, they get themselves unstuck. They get themselves unstuck. They're working through their self-limiting beliefs, the things that have been holding them back, keeping them stuck, overthinking, because it's all a matter of choice. What do you want? Do you want life partnership? It begins by making a choice. Lover's card is a card of choice. We choose of our own free will when the Lover's card appears. Okay? So we got to get out of our own way. We have to stop listening to the little voice inside that says we can't have nice things. We have to stop obsessing, overthinking, second-guessing ourselves, listening to our limiting beliefs. No. So if we have this King of Swords energy coming toward us, or that we're already engaged with in connection, Spirit's saying it's a match. It's preordained. It exists beyond time and space. And so what's what's the last vestige before it sets off, for the long haul, is getting out of its own way. And that is what we've been looking at in the past. 8 of Swords, you feeling stuck because of all this avoidance conflict, and it's been playing out over time. And now you know that there's been mirrored energy there of this person feeling stuck, and maybe that creating the avoidance, and you get it. Picking up when I'm laying down. Okay, So that, my dears, is your reading to this point. I am taking it obviously to the extended, but I'm diving a little deeper into the connection. So this is the overarching story for the collective. The relationship proper is what I'm going to look at. Your energy, your blocks in this relationship. Their energy, their blocks, for lack of a better phrase, I'm going to call it the King of Swords. Their energy, their blocks. Your relationship, I'll look at that deeper. Divine messages for you, and the opportunities for the outcome to mitigate the blocks. Okay, so the links for that are below. Please note, I'm going to say it very clearly. Link number 1 is for a renewal. It's a monthly renewal. It hits your account every month because it's like a Netflix. It's kind of like a membership. Option number 2, if you scroll just a little bit more, there's another link for this extended all by itself, one and done. And then option 3, as always, is the all access pass, which gives you access to everything I've ever done, this extended, and everything I ever will do. Okay, so check those out. They're really good. They're really good offers. And that's that for now. If this has spoken to you, before I get to the astrology, if this has spoken to you, and if you've been enjoying my readings and have not yet done so, please do subscribe below. That's our energetic exchange. That is how I grow this channel. It has been growing. Just going to say I've made some changes in case you didn't notice, and it has been working. Fingers crossed that it continues, but yay. Thank you for being so flexible and giving me the opportunity to make those changes. I know it kind of throws everybody out of whack when any channel makes changes, to especially in tarot, to their order. So I appreciate your flexibility because it's working. So just wanted to say that. Anyway, here we go. We have the King of Wands. Oops. King of Wands is associated with the sign of Leo. The world is Saturn. That's Aquarius and Capricorn. Tower is Mars, which rules Aries. We have Queen of Swords is Libra. Knight of Pentacles is Virgo, as is the Nine of Pentacles. King of Swords is out twice. That is Aquarius. And the Lover's card is Gemini. Your Oracle, a reminder, card 11. I love that for you. The time is right. Seize the day and make progress on your soul path. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm headed to the extended. I'll see you there in a second. Bye for now.